Hi guys, I'm Hadley.
And I'm Carlos.
And we got married at 18 and 19.
We're here to tell you why we got married as teens.
When we tell people that we got married as teenagers, there's obviously a lot of judgment because you don't really hear about young people getting married. Statistically, people are getting married less, and even if they are, it's later in life, like at their late 20s or even their 30s.
And that's why we're here to explain the top 5 reasons that we got married young. Point number 1!
The pool turned on outside and you can't hear anything, so we moved inside.
Life is unpredictable. You can never control circumstances. The great part of being so young is that being younger, being married young, you have a gift of time that you're able to grow, but grow together.
We got married young because marriage is dedicating your life to living those unpredictable moments and those changes together.
Another reason we got married young is because what God views as marriage, culture views as dating. If you're not dating to marry, then you're dating to break up.
We only knew each other for 5 months before we actually got engaged at all. So we were dating for 5 months before we decided to spend the rest of our lives together. And a lot of people would ask, why didn't you guys just date for a long time until it was like societally and socially acceptable to get married? And the truth behind that is, well, why? Genuinely, like if we're gonna keep dating for all this time and start to love each other and truly have that relationship and have a chance of ending in breakup, we'd both be destroyed, truly. And that ties into our next point about if you know, you know. When we started dating, we had 2 lists. We had a list of non-negotiable things and negotiable things. Some of the non-negotiable things would be wants to have children. One of my negotiable things is that he likes to play pickleball, which he does. Met all of my non-negotiable things. Everything else I'm gonna find out later. Because the truth is, we're always finding out things about each other. So if he met all of my things about my non-negotiable list, if I find something out about him 20 years down the line, is that like the moment where I'm like, nah, we're done?
It's not a list problem, it's a love problem. How much love do you have for your partner that a negotiable turns into a non-negotiable? If you know right out the bat what you want in a spouse, then anything else comes second.
The next reason that we got married so young, like so young.
You're like insane.
Because we have the ability to grow up together.
What Hadley means by this is because we have time on our side, we're able to grow in our communication, in our habits, in our faith, and in our finances together for a much longer time than other people have the ability to.
Because if we got married in our late 20s or even our 30s or 40s, by that time we've already lived a lot of our life independently, and we would have had our habits, our finances, we would have been solidified as who we are as a person. And so all of a sudden, if I were to get married at 30 years old, I would have a hard time integrating with another person. We would have completely 2 different people and we try to become one. It would be very difficult because we already had our habits together.
So as a young married couple, you're growing these habits together and not apart.
For us, marriage isn't about when it feels like we're ready or when society would approve about it because we're at the right age, but it's about a choice. It's a choice to love someone after you see their horrible side about them and all their flaws. It's about loving another person even when it's hard. And it's about making those mundane moments special every day, because that's what love is.
Thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and just thank you for listening to us ramble.
Bye!
Bye!